doesn't seem real.
Hey everyone, SoapMW Gaming, and welcome back to...
Of course. No lights,
Alyson,
no
cutting
power.
me off. God damn it, Alyson. Tell me why, episode 1. So, we did a quick... Oh, it wasn't really quick, but it was just an intro.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
It's probably a good idea.
Oh, so
You should probably
now
want
you
to fix
don't
that
want to scare
wallpaper
someone
too.
with those masks.
They're not authentic.
Are these authentic, Linkit?
I doubt it.
I'm surprised Marianne would buy fakes.
20 years ago, everyone was buying fakes.
Really? People are still buying fakes today. So, we got a little bit of an introduction. So, the mum was killed by, I'm assuming it was Tyler, who was being interviewed. Most definitely was, because he's the one that ended up in juvie, basically. And they were split up, so their mum was killed, and they were, oh hello, split up, and they recently got together to come sell the house.
This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
A good scrub, and we'll be rid of that too.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing.
Jeez, what a little shitty thing to do, burying someone's clothes. And they have an ability called their voice, where they can actually communicate to each other in their minds. And
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not going to wear
sell
it.
it.
Donation pile it is, then.
Put it on buy, swap, sell.
Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
And we'll actually see. But they actually can also see their memories.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
So, let's go back here. We did this at the end of the last one.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not
Jesus,
now.
Allison just
Maybe next
slid
year.
into position.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short. Really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
Alright, so I'm guessing we're gonna go upstairs.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here. With big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah, Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
Let's get them to talk about their abilities.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories. And watching the fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
You can keep some of them, if you want.
No thanks. I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
Okay.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. in some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
You can't really talk. You guys have little goblin figures. And what's this note say? Hey Mum, we are sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we'll try and use good judgment. Mint. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too, we should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore? Yeah. Oh yeah, so it was
I'm
Ollie.
sure it's still there. I should check our bedroom upstairs.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Let's have a look at this door. We didn't look at it last time.
Marianne's room.
But
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
okay. It looks like it's got some sort of puzzle. Why she has a weird puzzle to go into a room, we don't know.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to
You're
fix.
forgetting WD-40.
I love fixing things too. Header installs, swapping cams.
Those are car things, right?
No, those are hot rod things.
Well, keep up the car talk and you'll fit right in around here.
Alright, let's go upstairs.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Plotting world domination.
Just plotting world domination.
Ah, that's a big responsibility. Not sure if you can hack it, Ronan.
Oh, ye of little
Come
faith.
on, with a surname
I
like
guess it
that.
is about time to check our bedroom.
Of course we can.
I'll be up in a second.
Where'd you come from?
A bookstore. One would assume. Oh, is that going to be needed for something? That's very obvious and out there. There's two.
No, this feels like home.
They made their own board game.
Hey, buddy. It's been a long time. Oh, this one wasn't mine. Look, it's the game we made, Lucian Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Look,
Okay, they're
it's
just
the
gonna
game we
repeat
made,
it.
Lucian Tramway.
That game never
Silence!
made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Hello, Alyson and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar! We got some books, but Mummy went to the restaurant all night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. They were in the water. Stupid. Anyway, here is a postcard
Wow.
to remind you how awesome we are,
Look how
especially
small
me.
these beds are.
We were so little.
Yeah.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
Dear God.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about
Yeah,
it.
good old CB. What's in the box?
Look what I found.
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot
Oh
of them.
my God.
Yeah,
So they really...
it's one of the only times I remember her being...
Holy shit! There it is, literally just a book. Okay, I'm not reading all that.
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
That button is floating. Mind powers activate.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Alyson. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
Did they try and make some sort of dragon thing?
Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
Alright, so now we gotta go into the mum's room.
finally caught the hag, his furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave, not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right? I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end. What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
Alright. We got ourselves a puzzle. I'm assuming.
Hold up.
Yes.
What?
Remember this?
No.
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force
Yes,
it,
do it.
but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
Of course, you couldn't just read it out.
First ghost memories, now storybook
Don't
puzzles.
close the page.
What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
Okay. Oh god, and it's where I left it all the way at the back. Okay, where's that picture from? Okay. It wouldn't be the picture right there with the no, because it's the animals, not them. Alright, once upon a time in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy because it was the 1 year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organised by the moose, stalwart and far-sighted. The old bear was there with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who almost never had time for anyone, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path. And then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served. From her never-emptying beak, the air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after the clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's work. Okay, so there's a couple of pages of this. I'm gonna just speed read through this and see if I can actually see anything that stands out. If you like, you can read at your own pace through it. Okay, so I'm guessing it's based on the gifts. So need to figure out which animal gave each of the 3 gifts, and I'm assuming the order they're in there, the torch, the sword, and the coins are in the order from left to right on the door. It doesn't just outright say it, of course, because it is a puzzle. So I'm going to go with moose, because it says the moose is far-sighted. The bear with claws so sharp is the sword. And then maybe it's either the frog or the pelican, I think.
I think I'm just gonna force this open.
You sure? We're not in a rush, and we'll have to fix it.
Alright, one more try.
Pelican. There we go, second try. That wasn't so bad.
And boom, we're in.
I thought there was no electricity. Or is that battery operated?
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Yeah, a big brain.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that? Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
So there's a memory we can do. Where is it? Nah, yeah.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. Ugh. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out. I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
I remember now. We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here,
It really sucks.
she was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
Yoink. Oh, we got some medication.
Oh, this explains a lot.
They're mostly full. She was too stubborn to take medication.
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
Because you look like Mario and Luigi. Don't touch.
It's here. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Tyler,
What?
look.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I finally made sense of a few things.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. "10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off."
Yeah. I think I need some air.
So I'm not talking too much through some of the more serious cutscenes, and partly because I'm trying to take it in and figure out the story, and it definitely there's going to be more about the mum than is what was just straight up said, because obviously there has to be a story for the game, so there's going to be more to it than what is originally put out there.
Are you really, really sure? I am. Do it. Okay. Here we go.
You ain't cutting shit. Oh, there we go.
Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah. It looks amazing. Really?
Yeah, raggedy, but okay.
I
Kids.
can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately. More than sad. She's been scary. Yeah, but not tonight, though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Alyson. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like your brother. Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
Who's gonna clean up all the hair?
Mom? Mom!
So this is the night.
What's wrong? This is all wrong.
Jesus.
Wait! Stop!
Okay, Mummy had a gun. A shotgun.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which, she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Alyson, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
Let's talk to Tessa.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
I mean, obviously something is wrong. Why rush the house sale?
So, I was thinking... Do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
We've been over this, and we both agreed it's time for a clean break.
I know. Trust me. I'm not talking about staying for long. Just long enough to get some answers.
And you think this house has those answers?
Maybe not, but it's a place to start.
Well, it would be a shame if there was something to find and we tossed it out. How about we start digging without putting off the sale? And if it seems like we need more time, we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
I guess we can ask them all, so we'll go with is something wrong?
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
Look, I've already explained why this is so important to me. Why are you still dragging your feet?
It's just, with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
This is probably wasn't ready to come back. It's probably the more appropriate answer.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
Hiding from everyone, I guess.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Alyson, the smells... Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Alright, and we have a plan. I love it when a plan comes together.
We have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. Alright, deal. Ollie's diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no.
Cool plan.
I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
Okay, hopefully there's not a whole lot of reading. Mum and Alyson argued again. At least I'm not the only one Mum is screaming at now. Mum almost seemed jealous we didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Allie thinks we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mum seemed really upset when I asked to join the hockey team, like it's wrong for me to play a boys' sport. I'm going to keep asking. I'll try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Alyson and I started writing a story. Well, Alyson did. She didn't like it when I tried changing anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? Saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Yep. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Okay. Luke was so great. I mean, of course he is. But Mum found out we watched it and got so mad. She said it gloried war Zion? Okay. Saturday, 5th of February. Would Mum be happier if I could do what she wanted me to do when she looks at me? She just doesn't seem to see me. Just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Alyson told me again that it was my fault. Mum got angry at us. She is such a sucker. Mum's barely said anything in a few days. Ali said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. Do this, do that. I'm sick of her voice and I'm sick of that dumb name too. I'm Ollie the Goblin.
I think we should head out right away.
Already tired of the view?
Just finding it hard to relax and enjoy it with so much on my mind.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My sister, the social butterfly.
Talking to CB.
Seems we got a trespasser.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler,
He doesn't know any Tyler.
my brother.
Your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never...
Damn, we almost got blown away.
Damn. You look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
Gonna go with I'm just me.
You know, I'm just trying to be me. It's just who I am.
Well, I've seen a couple of lady transvestites on the TV before, but, I've never seen a dude.
Stay
Sam.
classy, Sam.
That's not how you say that.
Say what? Transvestites?
Yes. It's transgender. Transgender men.
I'm sorry. It's hard to keep track out here in Delos Crossing. The world's just moving on without us.
It's fine. Let's just change the subject.
Works for me. Tyler.
Thanks, Sam.
Okay, he doesn't seem like such a bad guy. So far.
So, what are you doing here exactly?
Oh, well, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this place for you, you know? It's like patching the roof, checking the pipes, you know, all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, it's, that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Didn't you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How antiquated of you.
Thanks. I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
I'm not gonna try and start a fight with him. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. I mean, after that initial confrontation, he seems a bit warmed up. Just all new to him, I guess.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course, yeah. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
Wait, what? How are you getting... He's hammered, we should go. What? He doesn't seem like he's drunk. He's not slurring his words or anything, really. I don't know if I should use the voice to talk, because I don't want to cut this conversation short. Were you too close?
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has.
Like, he's really coherent. Why would you just say he's hammered?
Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Yep. Better late than never, I guess.
Never solved it myself. I mean, not that I wanted to. So, guess you know all your mama's secrets now, huh?
Well, she may have one or two left.
Alright, now we should go.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
What? Is there more questions?
I guess I could ask him a few more questions.
Okay.
No, okay. Well, let's see what they say when say he's hammered.
Allie, can you hear me?
Ty, we can't do this when we're in the middle of talking to someone.
But this is pointless. He's hammered.
He's always hammered. And who knows?
Okay.
Maybe it'll make him chatty. Now come on. People think our family is weird enough.
Everything okay with you two?
Yes.
No.
Oh. All right.
Alright, let's go. We're not going to get anything else.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
Yes, I've already asked all the questions.
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So,
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
Sam? We all gotta get going.
Oh. Of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old
Okay,
Sam's
now he
list.
seems a little drunk, maybe.
And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
Sam?
Huh?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours. This place, it meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her, and it's like some part of her is alive here still.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself.
Just finishing up the convo real quick.
Both of you.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
To the store. So the characters seem a lot better in this game compared to previous games. Like in previous games, most of the characters are just huge cliches and everyone is kind of dickish. Like, then it almost looked like Sam was going to be, but he actually wasn't. So far, at least. Who knows, may do a complete 180 later on.
Ready to Veni Vidi Vecchi?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't.
So yeah, so the writing does feel a lot
So I'm
better.
guessing this is Michael?
Oh yeah, we're playing as Alyson now. Alright, well I'm going to leave this episode here. I think we might be getting... We're probably getting closer towards the end of this first episode. There'll probably be some sort of event that'll happen at the end to finish it all off and really get you hooked on getting the next episodes. But a good thing is with like Xbox Game Studio, this is available with Games Pass. So if you do have that, it is just free to get. Bless you. So if you've played the Life is Strange games, or you do like these sort of narrative story-based games, definitely worth downloading. I mean, if you already have Games Pass, there's no cost to it. It's just available, so why not try it out? So there'll probably be one, maybe two more parts for this first episode, and it'll probably be depending when I get these episodes out, it'll probably be a week or two before the next episode, because I believe they've said that episode 2 will be midway in September and episode 3 will be the end of September, and then it'll be like October and November for the other episodes, I believe. Don't quote me, I'm probably wrong. But yeah, so far it's quite good. The look is amazing. It's leagues above the other games. The dialogue is a lot better. The characters are a lot better. And it's very early, but so far I'm leaning towards maybe the mum had some sort of identity disorder, like split personalities, something like that. So, because there was the book, and then there was the religious camp thing. So maybe, and there was medication on the bedside table. We didn't see what it exactly was, but so far I'm leaning towards maybe her personality was split. One side wanted to help help Tyler or Ollie, and then the other side couldn't deal with it, maybe, because it seemed like she was talking to herself in the shed. So something was definitely going on. That obviously there's more to the story than what they remember. Again, they were kids, so yeah, but we'll definitely have to find out. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to let me know by leaving a like, comment, subscribing, all that good stuff. It really helps me out. If you want to stay up to date with future uploads, make sure to hit the bell icon and turn on notifications so you get an alert as soon as I do upload. And I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye, everyone.